met my best friend in the whole world there.
My own person who can do backflips.
The person that I love. I actually feel more nervous when I'm away from you than when I'm with you.
Zendaya and Tom Holland have once again found themselves at the center of Hollywood gossip. And this time, the conversation is all about marriage. For years, fans have watched their relationship grow from a sweet friendship between Spider-Man co-stars into one of the entertainment world's most beloved romances. But whenever the subject of marriage enters the conversation, the internet seems to explode.
I mean, I feel like I'm biased because I've been able to grow up with the person that I love and like get to know them like through being literally a teenager to now. So it's like, of course we're gonna change and we're gonna grow and life is like whatever, but like I still feel like there's like a bond or a connection that you feel like you know someone at least enough,
Of course.
to feel safe with.
And now, fans are paying especially close attention to Zendaya. Why? Because every time she talks about Tom, people seem to notice something different. A comment here, a smile there, a subtle reaction during an interview, a moment when Tom's name comes up and Zendaya suddenly looks happier. But together, they have created endless speculation about whether marriage could be the next major chapter in their relationship. Zendaya and Tom have always been careful about what they reveal publicly. That privacy is one of the most interesting things about them. While many celebrity couples share every detail of their relationship online, Tom and Zendaya have generally taken a different approach. They appear to understand that fame already puts enough pressure on their personal lives without turning every private moment into public entertainment. That is why even a simple conversation about marriage can become huge news. Fans aren't just interested in whether they might get married someday. They want to understand what marriage means to the couple and whether they see themselves building a future together. And this is where the story becomes even more interesting. Zendaya has often spoken about the importance of having a life outside of Hollywood. She has built an incredibly successful career, but she has also made it clear through her public comments that personal happiness and meaningful relationships matter. Tom appears to share a similar attitude. Despite being one of the world's most recognizable actors, he has repeatedly shown a desire for normality when he is away from work. That combination may explain why their relationship has lasted. They aren't simply two celebrities dating each other. They are two young people trying to maintain a genuine relationship while living under an extraordinary level of public attention. Imagine trying to plan a romantic dinner when photographers might be waiting outside. Imagine going on vacation while knowing that strangers could be analyzing every picture. Imagine attending an event together and having millions of people watching how you look at each other. That is the reality of celebrity relationships. And yet, Tom and Zendaya have managed to keep much of their relationship away from the spotlight. That makes the marriage rumors even more fascinating. Whenever fans notice what appears to be a wedding-related clue, social media immediately starts connecting the dots. One fan notices a ring. Another points out an interview. Someone else remembers an old comment. Within hours, an entire theory can develop. But here's the important part. A theory isn't the same thing as confirmation. There have been plenty of rumors surrounding celebrity relationships, and Tom and Zendaya are certainly no exception. So while fans may be excited about the possibility of marriage, it's important not to present speculation as established fact. What we can say is that their relationship has clearly reached a serious stage after years together. And that's why marriage feels like such a natural topic for fans to discuss. The couple has already experienced so many important milestones together. They've worked on major films. They've supported each other's careers. They've attended major events together. They've dealt with intense media attention. And they've continued to appear close despite the enormous pressure surrounding them. For many fans, that's what makes them such a compelling couple. Their romance doesn't seem to depend on constant public displays. Instead, fans often focus on the small moments. The way Tom looks at Zendaya, The way Zendaya reacts when Tom says something funny. The little gestures of support. The obvious comfort they seem to have around each other. Those moments can feel more meaningful than a perfectly staged red carpet photograph. And when marriage is brought into the discussion, fans naturally begin wondering what their future could look like. Would they have a huge Hollywood wedding? Would they keep everything extremely private? Would they invite only close friends and family? Or would they surprise everyone with a completely unexpected ceremony? Nobody outside their inner circle can know the answer. And perhaps that's exactly how Tom and Zendaya want it. The biggest question isn't simply whether Tom Holland and Zendaya could get married. It's whether they can continue protecting their relationship while living in the public eye. Marriage would undoubtedly bring even more attention. For a couple who already receives enormous media coverage, an official wedding announcement could become one of Hollywood's biggest celebrity stories. The guest list would be analyzed. The location would become a headline. The outfits would be discussed. Every photograph would go viral. And fans around the world would want to know every detail. But Tom and Zendaya may not want that kind of attention. Their history suggests that they prefer keeping important personal moments private. That is why some fans believe that if they ever do decide to get married, they could choose something intimate rather than an enormous celebrity spectacle. Imagine a quiet ceremony surrounded by family and close friends. No massive media event. No endless cameras. Just two people celebrating their relationship. For a couple as famous as Tom and Zendaya, that kind of wedding would actually make perfect sense. Their relationship has always had an interesting balance between public and private. They are willing to appear together publicly, but they don't seem interested in explaining every detail of their lives. And that balance could become even more important if marriage eventually becomes part of their story. Another reason fans are fascinated by the possibility of marriage is the couple's history. They didn't meet through a random Hollywood dating app or at some glamorous party. They met while working together on Spider-Man. Their professional relationship came first. They became friends. They built trust. And eventually, their connection reportedly developed into something more. That slow progression is one reason their romance has become so popular. Fans didn't simply see two celebrities suddenly announce a relationship. They watched a relationship develop over time. And that's why many supporters feel emotionally invested in their future. Of course, Hollywood relationships can change. People grow. Careers evolve. Priorities shift. And nobody outside a relationship can truly know what happens behind closed doors. So it would be unfair to assume that marriage is guaranteed simply because fans love the couple. But there is another side to the story. Tom and Zendaya have repeatedly shown that they care about one another, and their long history together naturally makes people wonder whether marriage could eventually become part of their lives. The speculation is especially intense whenever Zendaya talks warmly about Tom. Fans immediately listen carefully. They want to know whether her words reveal something deeper. Sometimes, however, a loving comment is simply a loving comment. A partner can talk proudly about someone without secretly announcing a wedding. That's why it's important to separate excitement from certainty. Still, there is something undeniably adorable about watching fans imagine the possibilities. Some fans picture Tom becoming the nervous groom. Others imagine Zendaya walking down the aisle in a spectacular designer gown. Some think the ceremony would be elegant and traditional. Others imagine something small and completely private. And then there are fans who believe the couple would keep the entire thing secret until after it happened. That last possibility may actually be the most realistic considering how protective they have been of their private lives. If Tom and Zendaya ever decide to marry, they may not feel the need to tell the world every detail. They could simply make their own decision and share the news when they are ready. And perhaps that's the healthiest approach for any celebrity couple. Because at the end of the day, marriage isn't about headlines. It isn't about social media trends. It isn't about satisfying fan theories. It's about two people deciding that they want to build a life together. That is why the Tom and Zendaya marriage conversation is so much bigger than one rumor. It represents the next possible chapter in a relationship that fans have followed for years. Whether that chapter arrives soon, years from now, or not at all is something only Tom and Zendaya can decide. For now, fans can enjoy the moments they do share. The smiles, the laughter, the supportive gestures, the chemistry, and the undeniable friendship underneath it all. Because before the romance, before the rumors, and before the marriage speculation, there was a genuine connection between two people who met while making a superhero movie. And perhaps that's what makes their story so special. Hollywood has seen countless celebrity romances come and go. But Tom Holland and Zendaya have managed to remain one of the industry's most fascinating couples because they haven't allowed the public to see everything. There is still mystery. There is still privacy. And there is still plenty of room for speculation. So, is marriage truly the next chapter for Tom Holland and Zendaya? Right now, fans can only wonder. But one thing is certain. Whenever Zendaya talks about Tom, people listen. And whenever marriage enters the conversation, the entire internet starts watching. And if the day ever comes when Tom and Zendaya officially announce that they have decided to spend their lives together, it will almost certainly be one of Hollywood's biggest romantic stories. Until then, the mystery continues. And honestly, that's probably exactly the way they want it.